Welcome back to the wonderful world of Sony Pictures Animation, and this time it's going to be a double review. Let's go. Starting off with the Drac Pack. Oh, at least the characters are likable, and the animation's really good, and the voice acting's really good, and also the music. Could have been better if it weren't for the story and the typical liar reveal cliche. Overall, a good film. I'd say 7 out of 10. And now we're like, I just hope that this film did. I just hope the Hotel Transylvania franchise didn't get a 4. Oh, I spoke too soon. Well, for the next movie.
Now, before we get to the actual review, let me give you this backstory. I remember watching the first Goosebumps movie in theaters. And watching it for the Sony ranking, I really liked it. But for the sequel, I did not watch it. Like, I haven't even seen this prior to doing this ranking. I remember wanting to see this film, but unfortunately, I didn't. But when I look at it further, I suddenly realized that is why I didn't watch it before. Like, I didn't remember that it had nothing to do with the first film. Now I know that the first film was a meta take on the existence of the Goosebumps stories, but the second film is now this Goosebumps story, just straightforward adapted. Now I know that. But you want to know something? Like, I'm not going to set my expectations high. I'm just going to have my expectations in the basement. Like, somewhere in the basement. But you want to know the most eerie thing about this that I just realized? Realizing that this was actually written by... The story was written by Rob Lieber and Darren Lemke, with the former writing the screenplay. I suddenly realized that Darren Lemke is the guy who actually wrote the screenplay, not the story, to the original Goosebumps. So clearly, this is going to be the exact same thing as Airport 1975, but this time it's going to be worse and inexcusable. I'm not expecting a good film, as I said. So here we go. You know, considering how this story was like just a straight up Goosebumps, like, I can see how they wanted to just do something like a Goosebumps film, like a Goosebumps story. But keep in mind, the first film was a meta take on the existence of the Goosebumps stories. So can't you just expand on that ending where the Invisible Man survives and Jack Black's just completely scared about this? And what makes this film so bad is its writing. With its story and the characters, it's just uninteresting. Maybe sometimes I laughed out of Slappy. Sometimes the effects can be good. Maybe the acting's okay. But still, even if Jack Black did a good job here, he barely has any screen time. He doesn't appear until like the end of the film. And that's it. Just other effects look just whatever. I don't know what to say about this film. This film really sucks. I don't want to see this film again. I think watching this, I finally realized why I did not see this film in theaters. In short, you know my recommendation is skip this movie entirely. If you're really curious, then just ignore the events of the first film. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's going to make you like this, but at least you're not going to end up being confused. I mean, if Airport 1975 taught me anything, it's that just because it looks like it's going to, just because of the title does not mean it actually has the same characters you'll remember from its predecessor. In any case, this is a 3 out of 10. Screw this movie. You know, I really want to get to Spider-Verse. Oh wait, it's the next film.